Hey guys, so I had an epiphany. I realized that my 2018 Beta 300 was just way overrated. It really wasn't good, especially compared to this 1994 YZ250. This is the end all be all. This is the bike you want to ride. So the 300 is gone. Check it out. It's not in the garage anywhere. No more 300. So let's see how this old YZ does in the backyard with some obstacles and logs and things like that. Wow guys, let me tell you something. I was probably a bit cocky before, and I got quickly humbled as soon as I jumped on this thing. You know, if it's 80-20, 80% the rider, 20% the bike, 20% is still a lot, and especially if that 20% doesn't give you the confidence to attempt stuff. And I just feel like I have no control on this thing, and I don't even know if I'm going to try the log matrix. I feel like I might get myself injured. So here's test number one, the log. So the log, it'll do that. Oh my God. You might as well throw any technique out the window, because just now I remember what it's like to attempt this stuff on bikes that aren't meant for it. Just grab a bunch of gas and hope for the best. That's what I did on number 2, and it worked out pretty well, didn't it? All right, for the next test, essential hard enduro technique. Pivot turning up the side of a hill. It's not super steep, but gets the point across, I think. Okay, next test. Multiple repeated hits, doing obstacles back to back. I won't lie, this one scares me because, I could just see myself going over the bars, because the suspension is not going to be, I've gone over the bars on the Beta, and the suspension on this one won't be as forgiving as the Beta, so. All right, first try, not bad, but I'm gonna call it quits on that one good try, because I have a feeling that's gonna be the only good try I have on this thing. Yeah, I gotta say, this bike makes a worthy replacement for the Beta. In all seriousness, there is something kind of fun about riding a smaller bike, smaller, lighter, more flickable. It's unbelievable that, I'm sure if I'm actually doing obviously woodsy single track, this is gonna handle like crap because the suspension's not made for it. But I mean, this is a track bike, and it's good at doing that, and it's got agility. Even though it's a 94, this would probably beat the Beta on the track. I don't know. I'm not a track guy, but I do like the way it feels, and it would be pretty cool to have, if I were to ever get another Beta or another enduro bike, get a smaller than a 300. Even though the 250s and the 300s weigh like the same, the less reciprocating mass on the 200 or on the 250 will make it more flickable, make it feel lighter by quite a bit. So I do like that about the bike for sure. All right, I think I have one more test for it. I want to see how the bike does with a little bit of finesse. Let's do a couple large logs back to back, real slow. I think this is the one category that the Beta wins. I just can't finesse the clutch to do this the way I want to do it. Maybe with with some time on this bike, I could get used to it to the point where it could be halfway decent, you know. And some people do very, very well, you know, doing enduro stuff on a motocross bike. You know, it's always nice to at least do the minimum to set it up for woods if you're going to be doing that stuff on a motocross bike, you know, like 18-inch rim, tubeless. You know, definitely a suspension revalve would be awesome. But yeah, it's honestly not as terrible as I thought it would be. So, gotta hand it to Yamaha. Even an old 94 still doesn't feel too bad, and this one is in rough shape. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Till next time, keep riding.